Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à la deuxième épisode de notre podcast Un amour de chien.
Ah, mon petit bébé ici. Petit, toi, hein? C'est petit.
Aujourd'hui, on va être avec des invités spéciales. J'ai Jenny et Sandra ici. C'est des amis que nous avons quelques années.
3 ans.
Un bon 3 ans.
Ouais, 3 ans.
On s'est rencontrés au parc à chiens. Donc, pour l'amour de nos chiens, ça a fait construire une grande amitié entre nous. Et donc, nous sommes ici avec nos petits chiens. Donc, on va voir. C'est Ozzy, le premier qui a été au parc à chiens. Donc, on a rencontré pour la première fois Rambo. Et on a
Rambo.
Rambo's here.
On y va, Rambo. Allô, Rambo.
This is Rambo.
Dis bonjour. Salut.
T'en as Rambo.
Say hello.
Ta
Say
maman.
hello, Rambo.
Et où ta maman, Rambo?
Hi, guys.
Mommy
is
here. Mommy
Jenny.
here. Hey.
And then we have Bogart.
Hold on, Bogart.
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 Ooh. Hi, Bogart. Yes. Yes.
And we have with us also Ozzy and Kiss.
Ozzy.
Ozzy, come here.
Kiss, the relaxing.
Come here, Ozzy.
There's Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Les trois
C'est le
OG.
And there's Ozzy. Wow, Ozzy. Look at those beautiful eyes.
And then Kiss Kiss is relaxing over there.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss.
Kiss, come up. Come. Come here.
Come, big boy. Oh, wow. There's Kiss, kiss. Hey.
Il est pas sûr.
And the last one, le dernier venu.
And the baby is Nico. Nico.
Say hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Nico, 11 months. He's going to be 1 next month. Hello.
So today we're going to share a little bit our experience with as dog owners, how it is. So we'll start with Jenny. And Jenny, tell us something about
My Rambo. Well, Rambo is a cockapoo, first generation. He's half Cocker Spaniel and half Poodle. Stubborn but very intelligent. He loves food. He's gourmet food. Very, very... Anything you have, he will go for it. If you have a piece of bread, he's very sneaky. He can grab it in a second. You don't realize your bread is gone. If you have any laundry, for example, socks or panties, that's another thing that he likes, slippers. Most dogs do like that, but Cocker Spaniels are very, very known on stealing those things. I say stealing because they're sneaky and they go with it. Besides that, he is a barker, very smart, very protective. And I have his little brother, which is also a cockapoo, Nico. He's a little more gentle, more sociable, and he follows his brother's step. I hope he's not going to follow that step of eating everything, because it's kind of like sometimes. I'm not saying every cockapoo is like that, but.
what is the funniest memories that you have about Rambo? About food, you know, like I know, like every time there's food on the table,
Well, exactly.
What is the biggest thing that he did with the food?
The biggest thing is, let's say you have a nice piece of rib steak in a plate, and you're just getting up to maybe go get something on the counter. You turn around and that steak is gone. It's gone, really gone. Like and under the table, and he's like eating it all the way. And that's sometimes funny and not funny, especially if that was your supper. And he just had his supper, and he had your supper as well. So, yeah, sometimes it's upsetting.
Fait que si jamais vous devez garder Rambo, ben assurez-vous de manger votre souper quelque part.
Ouais.
Exactement,
Sinon, vous allez vous faire voler votre souper.
Oui, oui, exactement. C'est ça. Après, c'est la salade. Faut manger une salade.
Ah oui. Good. So if you want to go into a nice diet, invite Rambo.
Oh, yes.
Okay? So
Yes.
you eat less. You eat less.
Yeah,
Eh?
but it's a good example. Tonight we got together and we had a beautiful supper with friends. but all the dogs were free except for my Rambo had to put a muzzle on because I have to make him stay away from our plates, our food. Yeah, it's like a dog that's been starving and not fed for months when he sees food.
He doesn't look that way. He's nice,
but he's very strong.
Yes,
yeah,
right.
he just loves. He's a very gourmet dog. Food is always top priority for him.
Perfect. Thank you, Jenny. And Sandra, what about Bogart? What you can tell us about Bogart?
Describe Bogart. Bogart was, from the day we got him, he's a half Australian Shepherd, half Poodle. He was always calm. He's very curious. He needs to see, he needs to be places, but he's very calm. He's very calm, he's very good, he's very affectionate. So yeah, for Bogart, it was even training him to do his business outside took 3 weeks. Very easygoing dog, never destroyed a pillow, never destroyed a shoe. He would destroy a lot of those Kong toys in the beginning. Now, not even. So no, he's a really good dog.
How old is he?
He's gonna be 7 in August. So, and he's very good, like with kids, with my grandkids.
And that's one maybe some of the questions sometimes that like
is it a good dog?
is it a good dog for around kids? Because like before getting a dog,
Yes.
Sometimes you want to bring it, like you have a family and you want to bring a dog around kids. Would you recommend?
I would recommend a dog like that because they're very disciplined dogs, but they're very good dogs. But they will herd your children because he thinks children are sheep, so he will keep them in line. But he won't. He's very, very good with dogs. And yeah, it took us. I researched 2 years going to SPCA and all these different shelters, but it wasn't. We had a grandson on the way, so it wasn't. We wanted a dog that was good with children, and he turned out to be great.
I'm happy to see. And what about?
My little Nico, he's like gentle,
kids.
quiet with kids. Second generation cockapoo are the best. I find they're very sociable. They're not harmful. They love children. They'll play. They like to cuddle, like you see right now. He's very playful. Like I said, he will not bark or growl like my first one. Rambo is very special. He's all the opposite of Bogart.
But he's a sweet dog.
Rambo
He's
is
a
a
sweet-
sweet.
he's a
He's
sweetheart.
5 years old, and he's calmed down a lot. I mean, he sleeps most of the time. Recommend him with children? I don't know.
It's because he never got used to it.
He's not used to because I don't have any small children in the family. So that's the main thing. When a dog sees children in the family from the beginning, well, then they adapt with the children. Whereas my Rambo doesn't have any small kids. So when he sees them, he tries not to really socialize. But Nico hasn't seen any children, but at the dog park when there's kids, he loves to play with them. So, yeah, it depends on your dog anyways. But they're a good breed. They're a good breed. Yeah.
Now we're going to go to the question that on the first podcast that I had. J'avais une première question dans le premier podcast. Puis la question que je me suis fait demander, c'est comment que la première fois qu'on a amené Kiss à la maison, comment qu'on a fait avec Ozzy. Donc, pour la première rencontre qu'on a faite, pour pas que Ozzy pense que quelqu'un vient prendre possession de son territoire à la maison ou quoi que ce soit, nous, qu'est-ce qu'on a fait, c'est qu'on a amené Kiss chez mes parents, chez ma mère, puis on a laissé Kiss avec mon frère puis ma mère dans la maison un petit peu quelques heures, puis ensuite on est allé prendre Ozzy et on l'a amené chez ma mère. Puis lui, il pense qu'il s'en va voir un autre chien chez quelqu'un d'autre. Ils font amitié là. Puis après ça, quand ils ont fait de l'amitié chez ma mère, il a déjà rencontré Kiss. Par la suite, quand on est venu à la maison, on a amené Kiss. Puis Ozzy l'a très bien pris. And one of the things too is like before we got Kiss, we had other dogs in the house too. It's not like it's the first dog, second dog that comes in the house. We babysit the dog of my sister. So Ozzy was used to have another dog in the house as a guest. So he thought that Kiss was a guest in the house, so he was not taking possession of the house. So that helped also having them meeting. And we have Jenny also that had a second dog.
Yes,
here.
but I should have done something very similar to what you did. Because I brought my pup the same night I picked him up, I brought him home, and Rambo didn't take it too easy. Actually,
It was not
it wasn't easy because, like you said, he was introduced to Rambo's territory. That's his house. That's his place. Who are you? You know? Are you going to leave soon? Or are you going to stay here? So when he saw that a couple of days he wasn't leaving, he was just passing by and he would growl at him at times. Not hurt him, but he would growl. So it wasn't like a friendly introduction. It took some time. Good thing that Nico is a good dog. He would stay away if, let's say, Rambo would try to growl or just, you know, be a little bit aggressive towards him. But I was always there to watch them. But slowly, it took a little longer, and now, like,
They're best friends.
they're best friends.
They're best friends.
It still works out. It's just the best way, I think, Patricia, it's the way you did it. To introduce them out of the territorial of the main dog that lives in the house.
But I'm good. I'm glad to see that finally accepted and
Yes,
everything is
they're good. They're good.
And
Yeah.
they're good friends and everything.
Yeah.
But now Nico knows who's the boss at home, right?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Rambo is the boss.
La
Yeah.
même chose pour Ozzy et Chris. Ozzy, c'est le boss dans la maison.
Ah bon.
When they play together, if Kiss has a toy or a little piece of bones that Ozzy wants, Ozzy doesn't go and get it. He just stand in front of him and he's gonna gonna cry until I go and give it to him.
Yeah.
Or I just distract Kiss and he goes and jump in and grabs it.
Right.
But he knows. Sometimes he will just leave it to him. So he knows he's the boss.
Right.
Maintenant, je peux montrer il est où le boss. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait le boss présentement? Si on veut le montrer avec la caméra.
Ils s'endorment.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils font? On peut faire le jeu de caméra pour montrer. On a ici Pat, qui est le papa de Bogart. Avec Ozzy, ils sont fatigués, là. Ils ont eu une grosse journée. They have a big day today.
Rambo is there.
And the other one's on the chair.
Bogart is relaxing with Kiss.
Un Kiss, lui, c'est son spot préféré.
Avec le soleil.
Ouais, il se fait bronzer un petit peu.
Yes.
Et voilà.
They are tired now.
Donc, je vous remercie pour d'avoir resté jusqu'à la fin avec nous pour la deuxième épisode du podcast Un amour de chien. Donc, toujours comme d'habitude, je vous invite, si vous avez des questions ou if you have questions, you can actually just put a comment of your question and the next podcast I can cover your question. Si je peux ouvrir votre question au prochain podcast. Donc, merci beaucoup.
Thank you guys.
Bonne soirée.
Thank you
Good
Sandra.
night.
Thank you Jenny.
Bye bye.
Thank you.